Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
What up, Cheese?
Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's
how you doing tonight, my guy?
And the Demon Deacons will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Trying to end this one pretty soon, pretty quick, so we can get up out of here. Got a couple of games to play tonight. Alabama Dynasty to play. Maybe you got a pro game to play. I don't know yet.
And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns.
Uh-oh. And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
63.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown.
Not a good start.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Ball. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they threw.
Looking for the end zone. And he
Alright, we're going to roll now, boy.
Touchdown, SMU.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
I'm not really comfortable with his lighting either.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
The freak?
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Cover it.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Holding.
Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to pass. It's French. Quick strike complete. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down.
All right, boys. Here we go.
The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit.
Get back on
He
top.
ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. He'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU.
What up, Cooley?
They climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Got it in the middle.
See ya.
It's Singleton. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, out of space. Touchdown, Mustangs. Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end
Guapo
zone.
Cooley, what up, boys?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the
Tonight.
country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Vic. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's French. Pulls it in, it's Mays.
Good tackle.
Oh,
Great
there might have
tackle.
been trouble if they had knocked it
Great
down so
man.
quickly.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking to throw on third. Caught in the backfield. It's Dixon. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, the defense needs to find a way to slow this guy down. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has over 100 yards receiving. They have got to find an answer for him.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's French. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dixon. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here we go. Do the show. Right. Let's go. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Right.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires downfield. Right on the money. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Timing and better execution. That is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Back to pass, it's French. That's caught, it's Vick. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh,
Caught over the middle. It's Vick. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous. Turns it on down the left side. And the defense got it. Touchdown Mustangs. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
On target over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Dropping back, it's French. Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. It's Vick. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Catch in the middle, it's Mays. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room under the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the run, it's ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Moving away from pressure. He throws into the middle of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, left to play another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he'll just
take over.
This drive will start at 25. Plenty of time to work.
What up, Dom?
As they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's French. That's caught. It's Barnes.
Sitting here lurking.
And just a short save.
Take you off from the VIP if you're just gonna sit there and mute.
The Demon Deacons are in the hurry up. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh my God.
He's got it. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only does he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
With the catch, it's Harden. He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he's on.
No.
First, the ball's loose. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the right. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. And he's brought down after a nice game. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're
covering that,
and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vic. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, and
Should
he'll
be in
have enough
freaking
yardage
give.
for a 1st down.
Should
That's
be a
two very good
give.
decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down at the 6 with the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Got the first down and more. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Jennings. Pressure coming. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Going to sling it on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
With the catch, it's Cooper. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's French. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Ridiculous.
The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here. They'll go to the ground. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out.
Turning it on.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To throw, it's Jennings. Got a man, it's Green. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The offense changing the play. Was to pass. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's ball. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they have to do it quickly to keep that time from running down.
Compared to the other night.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's in the morning.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled.
Do you want to speak it out loud so we can?
To the air, it's Jennings. And it'll be incomplete. This
it'll be
is a
fine.
physical pass defense.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
So Bryce,
Now
you're
on 4th down, they will put
so
it on the
Bryce
shoulders
wants me to
of the
come in
kicker
so that way he
to
can do
save them
treatments
with
on
his
me,
foot.
like for
There you
PTSD.
go.
It is
So
true as he
Monday
puts 3 on the board.
Why would you go
And
with
that
this?
lead grows even bigger.
Because you're off this
We
weekend.
check in with Kevin
I
Connors.
would want
What's
to go
going on,
on
Kevin?
practice.
Tough to beat action,
So we
gentlemen.
Are you
can
taking
do
a
that.
kid?
Let's take a look
So
at
I'm
the
gonna take
highlights.
William with me,
Western
and then that's why I was
Michigan is
asking,
in
could
front. They've
you
been
leave
impressive
Scarlett
today,
here?
but they still
Because she
have
can
to
go to
finish the
daycare.
job, and that is
That
not a
will
What
given.
day she going?
They're up by 10.
Well, Bryce
over
thinks
Ball
Bryce
State.
thinks it maybe would be
The
best Monday, Thursday, Friday.
never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about.
Thanks for the update on
And
that
then
one,
Jay.
Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
It's
The Demon Deacons
I
want
was
to
telling-
crank the
I was telling
tempo.
Brittany, we had a lady. I was actually
Looking
on
to
the
throw on
emergency
first down.
run. Her
Got the
her
quick
kid.
pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
All right, defense, if they score, it's a wrap. It's over. So we got to find a way. I know the clock's our enemy, but we got to find a way to get a stop, put ourselves in a position we can get the ball with some clock and try to go down and make something happen offensively.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and you're just running out of time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down late in the game, I need to force some plays, Palmer, probably down the field.
And if you're the defense, you can have that all day. We're going to play big zones. We're going to keep the ball in front of us. We got the lead. You're going to have to make catches like that and make us miss. But you want to keep throwing those little dink and dunk throws? Have at it, because if you keep doing that, we're going to win the game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.